We have some laundry going, which is good. I had a good day at church, which is good. And got a car, so that's cool. Parents got me that car, so that's wild. Growth is a choice. So you could have somebody who's doing all the right things and they're helping you to make a step that you need to make to help you become who you need to become. But ultimately it's up to you, because there's putting yourself in the right environment, trusting God's direction, trusting God's word, intentionally seeking God. So there's like a huge difference between I'm going to stay away from all these things that I know would be bad for me, and I'm going to seek God. To seek God means you're actually, listening to the podcast, or you're opening up the scriptures, or you're it's doing that thing that makes it really easy. These things in our lives, they've been designed to be super habit forming, and that can be great, but you have to be super intentional so you don't let it become like something that you prioritize over yourself, basically. Growth, I have the thought that growth is a choice. It ultimately comes down to listening to the right voice. The right voices will bring you to the right everything, right? So it's humbling to have a car now. Not really sure how that's going to change my life per se, but I am thinking about this. Instead of like we're stressing about, I gotta find a job. It's like, obviously I need to find a job. Obviously I don't want to be single forever. It's like, well, that's okay. The only real important thing is that I'm doing the things that are going to bring me forward. And today we have the laundry going. I did some writing, and that's okay. I was kind of scrolling on Facebook, kind of comparing my life to other people's a little bit. And I was like, wait a second. I got invited to a dinner tonight, and that's cool. So I should probably do this live stream right now. Just show up, because that's a choice. Showing up is a choice. We don't know what might happen, but we do know if there's no showing up, then you don't get any of the benefit from the showing up. Today's day 43, which is now 2 days above previous record, which is cool, of doing daily YouTube live streams. I do have a job interview on Tuesday, and my cousin who works at Tesla was talking about helping me find some kind of job there. So yeah, it's a day. My hair's kind of all over the place, but that's fine. It's just choosing to go outside of your comfort zone and to try something new than what you've been trying. Because if you were doing all the right things, then you'd be getting all the results you want. But chances are you aren't getting all the results you want. And there's some results that you would like to have that you're not getting, right? So if there's some people you'd like to meet, there's some rooms you'd like to get into, then it's going to take making different choices. So today I saw one of my friends at church, and I got driven to church by my roommates, and I could have gone home from church with my roommates, but I decided to talk to this other person, and that led to me getting invited to this dinner today. So there you go. End of the day, it's not that deep, right? I think sometimes we want to stress about things and make an ocean out of a swimming pool and thinking it's like super crazy deep, and it's super, super important what we do in this moment. It's like, obviously it's important what you do in this moment, but at the end of the day, when you have things more laid out, and I'm trying to get better at that, it's like all you need to do is just do the thing that you want to do. It's like, okay, just making a little quick YouTube live stream. I do want to have 10,000 steps on the day. It's not going to just happen. Get back in that habit, and then, yeah, just do some writing. I was writing. The humbling thing was I was doing some good writing at church, and I was going to continue it when I got home. And then I ended up doing some laundry, and then, yeah, didn't really do a ton after that. And then we're on this walk. You're going to sub? I hope so. We're almost at 1,100 subscribers. We're doing a little daily YouTube live stream. We're talking, we're vibing. It's good. So it's nice because I have a bed now and I'm sleeping better. And I just got a car. We don't have a job, but we're like stacking and getting these things into a place where, you know, like having the life I want to have, I can live that on more of a consistent basis. Be more consistent with that. So end of the day, growth is a choice, man. It's a choice. It's 100% a choice. And a lot of growth, a lot of choice with growth, honestly, it's the choice you don't make, because that's a choice in itself. When you're choosing not to make a choice, because like 30 minutes ago, I was just kind of half laying in my bed, half scrolling and comparing my life to other people's, and kind of letting other people's agendas be brought to my agenda. Like, that's basically what you're doing when you're on Facebook. There's nothing, I mean, it is what it is. But to have that be like your default when you're feeling stressed or whatever is obviously stupid. But what you're doing is you're bringing other people's agenda right to your feed. That's why they call it the feed, right? Instead of helping yourself out and providing something for your feed, something for you to feed on, you're looking at other people's, which there might be some benefit to that, right? It's just like you don't want to prevent yourself from feasting on all the good things that you could be feasting on by looking at what other people are doing. Like, it sounds crazy, but like 20 years ago, the culture was very different. You didn't know much of what was going on with other people. TV was very much separate from reality, but nowadays TV in a lot of ways is augmented reality with all these dating shows and stuff like that. I think there's a couple things I really want to make clear in this thought. It's like, one, it's not that deep. You don't have to stress about what other people think about you. Just put yourself out there and be yourself. Like, people will choose you, some won't, and that's just how it goes. Like, you're not meant for everybody. It will resonate. It'll be great. It'll be awesome for some people. For other people, they'll be like, this is trash. This is not good for me. This is dumb, blah, blah, blah. And that's fine. You just continue doing you. Continue growing and becoming a better version of you. Growth is a choice. It's 100% a choice. It's when you're willing to change things up, willing to say no to things you might have said yes to in the past. And that is all part of growth. That's all part of growth. So, yeah, I think one of the biggest W's I could do for future me would be to really lock in this week with what I want to be doing and be better at showing up for myself. So now I'm able to pour more into other people's cups, because when you're pouring into somebody else's cup, great thing. But when you're doing that and you haven't really done that for yourself, that's not good. Like, you're not going to be feeling 100% with that. Like, a big thing too is I was listening to this podcast, the podcast, which is great because it's Stephen Sharp Nelson talking about his ADD and talking about the Psalms. And he talked about all these fun ways to remember the Psalms, which is great. Super helpful. My brain does work very much with those, like with imagery and fun word pictures and ways to think about things. Yeah, so like I did do a pretty good job of filling my cup with eating some food and chilling out, and then I had the laundry going. But yeah, If I give you my dad's number, will you prank call him? Probably not. No, I'm not too much of a prank call guy. I'm more of the encouragement, empathy, kindness guy. But if you did that, if you King Kai, if you jump onto another channel, I'm sure you'll find somebody that'd be fantastic for that. So yeah, no, right now I'm just getting this 30-minute walk in. After that, we'll see if one of my friends has reached back out to me if I'm going to this dinner or not. And then, yeah, that's kind of it. So it's like, again, growth is a choice. It's 100% a choice. And I want to be somebody that's growing and that's changing more. But to do that, again, you have to be doing something different. And just moving in that direction. And I think a lot of it comes down to asking yourself important introspective questions like, what do I need right now? How am I feeling? Who could I talk to help with this, whatever, this spot that I'm at? Because there's probably a lot of people that if you called them right now, they'd be willing to talk to you. But sometimes we don't think about these things until like later down the road. It's like, no, you can be super proactive and reach out to them right now. The really successful people, they don't wait to act on opportunities. They just trust, they move. There's this YouTube video, or not YouTube video, a Facebook video from Gary Vaynerchuk. And I think just for me, like, I don't want to be consuming other stuff on a Sunday. I want my Sundays to be as like pure as possible. Anyway, Gary Vaynerchuk did have this thought about how like speed is so crazy important. Like if you can just, like, it's so much more important than trying to be perfect. Because if you have speed and you move, you can get the result really quick. You can get like a response really quick, right? If you go knock on the door, you'll get some kind of response. That response will probably be, why are you at my door? And then if you have an offer, that door approach could go much different. Like, oh, I'm here to mow a lawn or whatever. And then it could go different. But you're getting immediate feedback. And that's a lot of what a lot of business people are looking for is feedback. And a lot of feelings are feedback, right? In this moment, I feel a little bit frustrated. So proud that I put myself out there, meeting some new people. And I feel also excited at the new opportunities that are before me when I simply live in line with what I feel I need to be doing, which is doing some more planning so I can make the absolute most this week, post a lot more, write a lot more, get out there. But yeah, it's definitely a choice. All those times that I showed up to track practice, even though I was pretty slow at the time, it was all a choice. When you're choosing to say no to the graham crackers or the fruit snacks or whatever the thing is that you feel like would not be good for you to buy, you're choosing growth. Saying no to temptation is saying yes to elevation. It's not going to automatically make something amazing happen, but you will experience that joy in like a much better way because you haven't, filled that space with something else. Joy because you haven't tried to, force anything. So yeah, it's kind of hot. Really trying to get on the 10,000 step game again. Like the best streak I've had that's recorded on my phone was 79 days in a row. And that was back when I was doing door-to-door sales. And I haven't had a streak like that in quite a while, but like with today, I'm probably around 4K steps or something. So like, it's very doable. I could do it. But yeah, a lot of it's just like you get on the streak, you keep it going, and then you just don't overthink it, you know? Just keep it going. Like, there's no reason to overthink it at all. Those who overthink it and are stressing about it and are like, oh, blah, 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 waiting for the perfect time or whatever, waiting for it to feel right or whatever, it's like, yeah, it's not going to work out consistently. It might work here and there, like, oh, I really feel like I really want to do this. A lot of times, you have to kind of like plan it out and then just go. Like for me, with keeping up this daily live stream here thing on here, just, you know, here and there, we're just trying to keep it going, right? Just trying to keep the streak alive. Day 43. Day 43. Oh, I'm just reminded, I was gonna have my friend Nike send a package, care package, but did not have him do that, so we're gonna have to call him up if he can do that. But yeah, a lot of it is growth is a choice. I've been working on my desktop, like on my computer, to get that more locked in, like have it be more lined up. It's basically, so it's like a command prompt, so I have to like, I have two folders, like new me and old me, and then you just click on old me if you're missing, or click on new me. If you're missing old me, there's some stuff I could read there. So I was like starting to work on that, which felt great, felt aligned. But yeah, so I think a lot of the win really is just recognizing that that itself is a win. And it felt like progress, felt like growth, felt like, you know, things are moving along. And that's valuable. Even just like an hour or so, just making progress in that way, that's valuable. So, but yeah, I was looking at the numbers. The numbers are starting to lift up a little bit, which is good. I think gotten like 46 hours of watch time in the last 30 days. And most of that is obviously these live streams. So, because I haven't really posted much else. So I do need to post other stuff. But yeah, it's like helps to have other things going. And yeah, every time you post a video, every time you go say hi to somebody or whatever, it's a choice. It's an invitation. I think something I forget all the time is I think I need to like feel, or I need to feel directed, or I need to whatever to talk to this person, or to think this would be a good job. And it's like, it helps to have those things, but it doesn't, you don't have to have those. So did do some writing before church. That's fantastic. That's something that I could see my future self doing. I'm on a walk right now, which is great. Got to keep that going. And then yeah, you just got to keep these things, keep these good streaks alive. But and just a lot of it is, again, just being intentional. So you're not in this moment where maybe you're watching a TV show, it's a normal fine TV show, and you're just chilling, but there's a part of you that feels like you're procrastinating, but you're enjoying watching the TV show. So you don't get into that weird in between moment. Because like right now in this moment, I feel pretty healthy. I'm not sick. I'm kind of fighting some kind of sickness last week, but in this moment, you know, feeling pretty good. So it's like, got to definitely show up to respect how I'm feeling now, you know? Show my gratitude. So yeah. But every day is new. Every day is a new opportunity. Growth is a choice. Something I really want to get better at this week. Just live a lot better with alignment with where I'd like to be. Just like get that more locked in and don't think about it so much. Could have started this live stream a lot earlier because I didn't get anything from what I was looking at on Facebook. Found out that a couple people got married. Found out that this guy who likes this band went to his band, and but nothing else, nothing of value really happened. Whereas with this, at least I'm getting my thoughts out there, I'm keeping the streak going, and there's something valuable in that. There's something good from this. Just getting it out there. Having a habit, having a place where I can just get all this out there. So yeah, I mean, it's been 20 minutes. Usually it's like 20 minutes of a run. Like if you're not in the flow state in 20 minutes, like it's fine, but usually 20 minutes is enough time. 20 minutes of doing a live stream, or 20 minutes of writing, or 20 minutes of talking to somebody or working on something. So if you're not feeling it, whatever, like that's completely okay. Just get started, get the ball rolling, because at some point eventually you're going to have to, right? To get these things going, you're going to have to. But you can just give it 20 minutes. And that's why I think the Pomodoro method is helpful, at least with getting started. It's like you just set a timer for 25 minutes, and then you can do whatever you want after that. The general gist of the Pomodoro is that you set a timer for 25 minutes, set a timer for 5 minutes to rest, you set another timer for 25 minutes to work again. But it's like, it's more about the consistency rather than the thing itself. For me, it's like, yeah, I need to get things locked and rolling again. And if I did do the Pomodoro method every single day for the last, 5 or 6 years, obviously I'd be in a much better place than I am right now. But yeah, it's just get it going. Do have a timer. I can start doing the Pomodoro method with, at least get started. Because like another thing I found out with timers to do things, you'll always 100% of the time farther along with the thing than when you start. If you just set a timer, even just like 10 minutes, just for 10 minutes. Like there's this episode of my podcast I'm meaning to edit and upload, so I jumped in, found it, and that took a little bit of time. I didn't do any editing on it, but it felt good to just locate it, and I'm gonna have to do some editing on it this week. But yeah, that's that. It's definitely hot. It's definitely a hot day. But yeah, no, it's growth is commitment, growth is a choice, commitment, all that stuff. Like I always feel better about myself when I'm doing 10,000 steps every day. I meet more people, I get out there more, get more oxygen, sun, brain, and everything like that. So today can be the day. Today can be the day. Day 43 is pretty good. We just have to keep it going. Just keep it going. Keep doing all these good things. So yeah, it's kind of that. Keep it going. Trying to think of another time when I just like growth is a choice. I'm reminded of this one day where I was feeling tempted and stressed and frustrated, whatever. And I ended up making a video where I kind of turned that feeling into this video, and I put that energy into this video. And that ended up getting like 1,000 views and, like 4 new subscribers in like 30 minutes. That was pretty wild, but it was immediate. It was turning that feeling I was having into something that would instantly help me out. Because these feelings you're having, they are meant to, I mean, it doesn't help to overthink these, but at the very least, you could look at them as helping you out, helping your heart to have more experiences that it needs to have, and ultimately just to help get you closer to what God has prepared for you from having these feelings and these moments and experiences. And on the other hand, when something happens you do not want to have happen, might feel shame or frustration, or you feel small or whatever. It's like, well, that gave you some perspective and some wisdom and idea of what you do not want to experience. And so it just comes down to planning it out accordingly. And again, the time's going to fly by regardless of how you spend it. So you can always redirect your energy and your brain to something else, to experience something else, right? Because your feelings and everything you're experiencing has a lot to do with whatever you're currently with, right? When you're outside, all you have is the outside. You have neighbors, of course, but you're just outside and chilling. It's relatively calm. It's funny because I was going to make this was going to be called Calmness Always Helps You Have More Clarity. And it's like, well, that's true. But at the end of the day, it also boils down to how growth is a choice. You be feeling all these different ways and feel not good enough for all these things, and then you could choose to not grow, and you could choose to stress about an interview, or you could choose to stress about a date, or choose to stress about whatever it is. But you could also choose to fill your own cup, and hopefully you would do what you can to fill that cup to overflowing by truly being there and being present with yourself, getting all those thoughts out there. And then you can truly be there, truly be with people. So, yeah. Time flies by. It's so crazy, like when you talk to somebody and you're like, oh yeah, I'm going to talk to them again. It's like, no. No. You learn from all of this stuff that's happening. Let yourself feel the feelings, because new feelings lead to new ceilings. And yeah, so just continuing forward. That's what a lot of it comes down to. But yeah, making sure your own cup's filled first. I think that's super, super important. Yeah. That's kind of that. It's been a pretty chill, quiet live stream, but we've been doing this. It's been chill and quiet. Then I'm gonna go touch some grass, and then in the stream. But yeah. Because there's been days in the last like 5 or 6 days where I was at like 4,000 or 5,000 steps, and I could have kept going all the way to 10,000, and I decided not to. And it's like there was no reason for me not to, but I did. So yeah, growth is a choice. Even social media growth is a choice. Doing what you got to do to help yourself with the growth. But yeah, get some water, and just had a good little 30-minute walk. But God is good. Catch you guys later. Best is ahead. Keep hanging with the Lord.